very outset, I would like to thank the management of the Ramanuj Gupta Degree College for kindly inviting me to the World Environment Day program, which has been named as Celebrating Biodiversity. I would like to greet everybody, the president of the college, the director, the principal, the faculty, the non-teaching staff, and above all, the students on this very important occasion. We all know that every year on 5th June, we observe World Environment Day. Now, you perhaps know that this day is it was initiated by the United Nations Environment Program, UNEP in short, in 1974. And since 1974, every year it is being observed. And every year the UNEP, it chooses a particular theme, say pollution or desertification, air pollution, and so on. And this year the theme is biodiversity. And there is also a host city or host country, where the main celebration is focused, but of course it is observed in all other places also. And this year the host country is Colombia. Colombia, which is a very biodiversity rich nation in South America. It has a very large number of species of orchids and birds, particularly. About 20% of the world's bird fauna can be found in Colombia. Just imagine. So this year, as I said, it is biodiversity. Now why? To answer that, we have to look at what is biodiversity. Of course, we know that. Most of you might be knowing what is biodiversity. Still, I would like to reiterate, it's the total variability of all kinds of life on the planet Earth. It includes the plants, the microorganisms, the animals, and not only the whole organism, but all the genes that they contain, the myriad genes, and also the different type of habitats, that is the ecosystems in which they are found. They may be found in forest, may be found in grassland, may be found in ocean, river, anywhere. So all that ecosystem is also included in biodiversity. Now the question is, why is biodiversity so important? Because almost everything that we get is from biodiversity. The air that we breathe, the water, the food, medicine, fiber for our clothing, almost everything is given by biodiversity. And not only that, we get so much of recreation from biodiversity. We get peace of mind. We can appreciate the beauty. So biodiversity forms the basis of our art, our culture, and our philosophy. So in return of all these services that the biodiversity gives us, what have we given to biodiversity? And I'm afraid that we haven't done very well. Our scorecard is not very high. We have destroyed their habitats. We have cut down the forests. We have created deserts. We have polluted the rivers, the ocean. We have hunted the biodiversity. We have killed them. We are trading in them just for some profit. That way we are devastating the biodiversity all around the world. You see, this COVID-19 pandemic, we all know what kind of a situation we are in, the whole world. How was it created? That virus, the SARS coronavirus 2, CoV-2, which is the cause of this pandemic, is a zoonotic virus. That means it has come from another animal to human beings and creating problems for us. And so far we know, it has come from the bats or also the pangolins, which are very small animals. It is found in Barak Valley also, pangolin. There are 3 types of pangolins all over the world. And all these thousands of these pangolins are being killed. For what? For wild meat, for their claws, for their scales, which are believed to have medicinal value. or some magical religious value. And every year, thousands of these pangolins from different Asian countries, they land up in the markets for humans to consume. And that's how the virus from pangolin, it was very harmless in the pangolin, but when it went to the human beings, it caused so much of devastation. Then we are killing rhinos. Just for its horn, we are killing one whole rhino. We are so ruthless. We can do anything for money, for our greed. And that, I think, has to stop. Nature has given us a warning that if we continue with our ways like this, then we'll have many more devastations. We have already seen how floods have ravaged the Himalaya, Kerala twice, Karnataka and all these places. We see floods every year almost in Brahmaputra and in many parts of the northeast. Much of it is caused by human devastation of the environment. And we know the global climate change, global warming, which is threatening us, which is destroying the Antarctic ice, raising the sea levels. All these are caused by human folly and because of human activities, basically leading to, basically linked to human greed. So I think on World Environment Day, all of us should ponder over these questions. Are we doing the right thing? Is it necessary that we should change our ways towards biodiversity, towards nature? Now you might ask what we can do. What can we do as an ordinary citizen, as a student? We can do a lot of things. Yes, the government is doing, the many organizations are doing, but we can also join hands. Say in Barak Valley, we can try to know how many types of biodiversity we have, how many types of endangered species of plants or animals we have, and we'll see that we have quite a few, and we are not able to protect them to the fullest extent they deserve. There is a lot of trade in wildlife in Barak Valley also. Many turtles, lizards, birds, mammals, these are being killed and they are being sold in the market, even in the international market. Trees are being cut, many plant products are being harvested in a rampant way and being sold, and we have to make people aware about these facts so that this can be prevented, the rate of such destruction can be reduced. We know about plastics. Do you know that plastics, they turn into microplastics because they corrode and they go into small pieces, and this microplastic is clogging the sea, it's clogging the stomach of the marine animals, it's creating tremendous damage. Can we reduce the use of plastic? If we need one bottle, why should you use 5 bottles? If we need one bag, why should you take 5 bags? We often do that. So it's a matter of lifestyle change also. Government cannot do everything. We have to change our lifestyle. We have to change our approach to biodiversity. And I think we as citizens, and especially the students and youth, have a very, very significant role to play here to move public opinion, to form public opinion, and to have a changed way of life. Because nature gives us so much. We have to give some time for nature. That's also one of the themes of this year. UNO tells us, give some time for nature. Let's look around. Let's see how beautiful nature is, how benevolent nature is. It gives us so many things. Can we give something in return? So friends, each one of us can take a pledge on this day that we'll give more time to nature, we'll be more kind to nature, we'll have compassion for nature, and we'll do everything that we can to preserve nature, because by preserving nature, we preserve ourselves. If nature lives, we live. If nature dies, we'll also die. Thank you.